Later that morning, I entered the lobby of a Brains Insurance Code company owned by Joshua and Vivian's parents. While I followed the receptionist through the halls, I feel calm and collected. However, as soon as she leads me into Joshua's office and my eyes fall on him, my classmate turns into a rush of pure sensations and I'm smacked with butterflies. Set up his looking so, hmm. So you best for Queen Eyes? I think this one. Choose a Sarah. Yeah, this one or this one too. Let's see. So I think this one. So he looks cute. Yeah. So I hope you like what I'm choosing. I suck in a breath. Sorry. The sight of Joshua alone working is an attack on my senses. An overwhelming tide of awareness washes over me, and for a moment, each of his details come to me in slow motion for what's probably only a few seconds but feels so much longer. And the mind is even more curious than I remembered. Business partner, that's why I think we should focus on marketing for the Go Girl project. Investing in car insurance for women drivers will be a lot cheaper for us. Joshua gestured for me to come in and sit down as he tries to wrap up his late meeting. Business partner, we need to focus on finding right fit clients so we can charge more for our services. I see we put all our money into TV ads and paid campaigns invested in the image of the perfect family linked to the perfect car. That's what women live for, after all. Joshua, but that's the same strategy our rivals used to attract more women into the car insurance sector last year, and they failed miserably. Business partner, well, women aren't like men, Josh. They don't get technology talk. The simpler the message is, the better. When in my mind, thank you for dumping down women everywhere miss success. Joshua, what do you think? Me, but Joshua leans back on his seat, a chicken smile on his face. Joshua, if you're anything like I remember, you already have an opinion about his and you're dying to say it. Alright. I think underestimating customers' intelligence isn't a wise direction, sorry. Women can handle the tick talk just fine without breaking our sweet, trust me. I couldn't agree more. Business partner, is this a joke? Mr. O'Brien? I am your marketing consultant. Joshua, and your contract can be terminated at any point. Would you like this to happen right now? But you heard me. I want a new plan that takes this young lady's advice into account by tomorrow morning. Understood? Business partner, I'll get it done. The man hops while gathering his papers, then he hurries out the door. As Joshua trying to give me his full attention, his eyes ran over me from head to toe and then back several times. I felt myself getting warm under his piercing gaze. In my mind, he's looking at me as if he's seeing me for the first time. More than that, it's like he's amazed at what he's seeing. There's no denying that. I'm sorry, but did you just threaten to give me that guy's job? Me, the girl who didn't even finish his high school? Joshua, please, Scotty. In my mind, oh, I still remember the nickname he gave me. Joshua, you've always been the smartest person in any room, and you never needed a diploma to prove it. The smartest person in any room? Fine, the second smartest if I'm around. When I smile, we're talking like no time has passed between us. This feels nice. Joshua reaches out to shake my hand. It's good to finally see you again, Queen Eyes. As his hand touches mine, sparks crackle. Where my skins meet. Where our skins meet. Joshua. If I remember correctly, you used to say you'd rather die than wear a tie. Joshua, come to think of it, I do miss my black jacket and cargo pants. Stop moaning, you look great. Joshua gestures for you to sit across from his desk. As soon as you do, he settles into his chair. So, Vivian told me you're one of the best live-in nannies in the beast. You must be very much in demand. Why would you want to work for me? Honestly, I need the money. I'm still paying my sister's college tuition, and the pay increase has been so particular concern to me. Also, I've worked for dozens of strangers. I'd be nice to do this for a familiar face for a change. Just her smile, his gaze lingering on me for a moment too long. Suddenly, he clears his throat and looks away. It's as if a dark thought that has just snapped on him. My kids, they're still feeling their mother's loss. Her name was Brooke, right? As I told you then, I'm sorry I missed the funeral. I wanted to support you, but I was working out of town when it happened, and I wasn't allowed to leave. Joshua, it's fine, Queen Eyes. I'm sure I also miss many moments in your life that wish I had been part of. We both promised to keep in touch, but life got in the way. Queen Eyes, back to the kids then. Yes, long story short, they have problems that require close attention. Ian, for example, is 7 and was just diagnosed with a soy allergy, so he's under a very strict diet. Amy is 9. She's been having attitude problem at school and her grades are tanking. We have a maid, and she's in charge of the cleanliness of the whole space apart from another small chores. With that, I need someone who can cook every now and then, take care of my kids while I'm away, teach them to school and back home, and help them with homework as well as tutoring. In other words, you're looking for a super nanny. Joshua, hence why I keep changing nannies like a baby diapers. It's too much work, I know, but I'm willing to pay whatever it takes. Me, I don't know if you remember, but I always did well in the kitchen. Apart from that, I was at the top of my class with high honors at the end of senior year. Joshua, how could I forget? Joshua beams at me, and our eyes meet and hold. Listen, you can see that I am a desperate man. However, there's a question I have to ask you. I've seen dozens of nannies so far, Queen Eyes. What's different about you? What are you gonna do to get my children under control? Children who have an attitude problem clearly have a hard time dealing with emotion and expressing them. Usually need a routine which will give them a sense of security and stability, need affection as much as discipline. Easy to say but hard to do, right? I've been working in the childcare field for years, Joshua. I've dealt with all types of kids on the well-behaved or otherwise spectrum. I'm great at what I do, but I know I can show you the better that I can tell you. A slightly satisfied smirk appears on Joshua's lips for a moment, then it changes to an admiring glow. Why don't we continue this over lunch at Grilly My Treat? That's the fanciest restaurant in town. Going where be like a dream come true. Do you think all your potential for future nannies to fancy lunches? Joshua, only the ones who used to swim in my pool and fight with me over the remote. That was one time. Whatever you need to tell yourself to make it through the day, so what do you say? In my mind, Joshua and I sure have a lot to catch up on. It'd be nice to extend my time with him and get to know each other as an adult. I want to join, join Joshua for lunch, straighten our timely spot, and have a moment with him. Well, if it's your treat, how can I resist? Joshua, you simply can't. Just stand on his feet and I follow suit, my eyes never breaking from his. Then he approaches me and gestured to the door, placing a warm and gentle hand on the small of my back while leading me out of the office. A short while later, Joshua's driver drops me off at the grill, a 3 Michelin star favored by a less celebs. I continue talking through lunch, animated conversation flowing easily between me and Force. Me, can I ask you something? Joshua sounds ominous, but shoot. Just out of curiosity, from what I remember, you used to say that nothing and no one would ever make you work for your family. That you wanted to make a name for yourself. What happened that changed your mind? Oh, Joshua, Brooke got pregnant. Suddenly, it wasn't just about me anymore. I had a family to take care of, and working for parents would be for more rewarding financially than streaking up on my own. Me. Never thought I'd see the day you'd settle down and become a family man. Joshua. Well, Brooke changed me, in fact. She changed everything I believe in. Joshua trails off, his face falling. From the way his smile faded, I can tell Brooke's passing is still an open one. Mm, me. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Joshua, don't. It feels good to talk about her. I can't even remember the last time that I did. Joshua glanced down at the ice cubes swirling in his glass of scotch. Joshua, I wish you could met her, Scotty. You have loved each other. One thing you had in common is that you were always volunteering your opinions. Most of the time, you'd have driven me crazy, but sitting in between the two most special women in my life would have been a great feeling. In my mind, I want to take Joshua and comfort him. I give in to my impulse and reach out to take Joshua's hand between both of my attempting to comfort him. I wish I could meet her. I and Joshua exchanged a long look, and I can feel the heat of his skin causing my blood to ignite, my pulse beginning to throb. Miss Adam's apple moves slowly up and down as he swallows his eyes, boring into me. Waitress, excuse me, may I get anything else for the lovely couple? Oh, Joshua, very good, sir. Mhm. Yes, thank you. The waiter drops off the cheek, and Joshua sits at the top. Meanwhile, the woman's words keep bouncing around in my mind. This is not the first time someone has mistaken us for a couple. Joshua didn't correct her. What does that mean? Joshua, should I drop you off at Devon's? Pardon me to reject any act of kindness, but first tell me, did I get the job or not? You still cut straight to the cheese. I see. Joshua, why stop when you don't have a reason to hold back? Joshua smirks, his eyes fixed on me, at if fascinated. Joshua, you certainly made a good impression on me, but there's no someone else you have to impress. Let me guess, your mother. Bingo, you still have that gift of anticipating my thought, I see. Fortunately, some things don't change. Joshua smiles, then writes his home address on the back of his business card and hands it to me. His fingers brush my eyes, burning my skin and opening up a wound that bleeds desire. I see you tonight, Queen Eyes. Let's say at 7 p.m. sharp. When will you learn that punctuality is still one of my finer qualities? Joshua gave me a crooked smile, his eyes never leaving mine. After that, we lived together, and he drives me to Biben's place. A while later, I'm in Biben's room, analyzing the three outfit options he gave